but now we are into World 1-5. Alright, our first auto scroller. These are very dangerous donut lifts in this stage. They will fall shortly after you stand on them. Stay up lightly. We've seen these in Mario 3 and Mario. We've seen these in Mario 3 and Mario World, so these are nothing new. You just have to, your best bet is just to kind of stay jumping on them. Cause it resets this little timer. Sorry for the yawns, people. Still getting used to that first shift life. Alright, so this green one here is, you don't have to use it in this level, but it is, if you, stay on the left side, it will go left. If I went to the right side there, that's going to be useful for getting, red coins and stuff, or that flower at the end there. Again, I'm not 100%, so I'm not worried about it, but it's something to keep in mind going forward. I just wasted an egg. So here's a, that's another spot where, that question mark cloud, that's a bit of a trap, because if you stand on that too long, those donuts too long, they do fall, and, well, bottomless pits are no good for Yoshi. There is a few all-scrollers in this game, but I would definitely say it's far less than Mario World and extraordinarily less than Super Mario 3. But they do exist in this game, and they can feel long. It seems like they go kind of slow, a lot of them, so that's something to keep in mind as you play this game. Yeah, welcome to Yoshi's Island. Alright. There we go. You can have an infinite flare in this game. It's really hard to do if you don't understand it, but once you learn it, it's like really nice. I haven't learned it, but... didn't miss by much. I got an 88. Alright, we're sending off to the brown Yoshi. And we get our first instances of stilt walkers. Shy Guys. On stilts. I call them stilt walkers, guess what they are. These guys you cannot eat while they're on stilts, but if you jump on their head, they fall off their stilts, and then you can eat them, so that is something that's worth noting going forward. Probably should have went up there. I think you get red coins and or a flower, so that's something to keep in mind when you're 100%ing this. If you see something where you can go, like I said, it is highly recommended that you actually go there. As you can see, this world is a bit dark. So you kind of have you kind of go from one level that people don't really like in terms of auto-scroller type of level, I should say, from an auto-scroller to another type of level people don't really particularly care for, darkness. It's not too bad, but you get out of that one pretty quick. That won't be the last time we see it, though. To get down there, remember you got ground pound this thing here. And come down there. Be careful, that yellow Shy Guy does spawn fairly quickly, so you have to be a little quick. And then same with this here. Just remember the ground pound, boom shakalaka, grab that. Gonna hit this guy. Oh, what's this? Oh, you get some red switches and they show hidden areas typically. So you hit this and we get a new transformation. This is like a mole vehicle type of thing. This allows you to eat through this special ground here. And there is red coins in here, so if you want 200%, be careful not to screw yourself. Because if you dig too low and then you leave a coin high, you can't get it. I have no idea how many actual coins there are in this level. Or in this area, I should say. But again, hit that Yoshi block to continue. Alright, moving on here. I'm gonna grab that. Alright, here you have to ground pound, so they already gave you a little bit of reminders early on. And we're back here, and we have some bats, more stilt guys, and these light carrying guys as well, which we saw a little bit earlier as well. Come up here, and you need to do some egg trick shots to get all that, which I did with relative ease. I don't think you can get up there on your own, at least I'm not that I'm aware of. Get this, and we get another one of those magic beans. I thought I died. Woo! Hi, bat. Alright, well, I'm 1 star short. It's okay. But we're getting another mini game, so. Another 88. Again, I'm not even trying, so. Like I said, the first couple worlds, you're gonna be like, oh, 100% of this ain't that hard. Well, it gets there. All right, so this is an item game where you can get items. You don't want to hit Kamek. There is toadies in here. Toadies won't give you won't end the game itself, but you don't get anything. But if you hit Kamek, you lose, and you lose everything. We're gonna hit this bottom left corner here. Alright, so that's Toadie. We don't get anything, but that's okay. Alright, that is a special watermelon that shoots fire. Another Toadie. I feel like this is the Kamek, so we're gonna avoid that one. We're gonna do one more here. Alright, so now we're gonna exit. And we're gonna call it a day. You have to exit. So since I exit, I get to keep the 3 mushroom or watermelons I got. And then that I'll show it off again here in World 7 how you choose an item. 1-7 touch fuzzy, get these. This is the infamous world. Oh boy, you're gonna see. But down here in the bottom right where my cursor is, if I click on one of them, I use it, and then this one shoots fire, this one just shoots seeds, and the blue one shoots ice. Important. We're not going to use any right now, because we already need to. But this level is very, very infamous. If you've never played this level, this is one that you're a bit surprised got through the old sensors here. This is actually something interesting. These eggs here, you have to hit something with them. Because they give out. They give you a red coin, so you have to make sure you hit somebody with it or hit something with it. If you're 100%ing. Not 100%ing, you don't have to worry about it. Like me. But here is the fuzzies, and oh buddy, I'm going to hit one. Oh, there it is. Yoshi becomes extremely hard to control at times. It does it's not a permanent effect throughout the rest of the level. It does go off, but man, it is tough to not hit these guys consistently. Yoshi becomes a Yoshi possessed, we'll say. And it gets pretty wild. It gets pretty wild. And he continues to hit stuff. Oh, he is. Okay. Alright, he's good now. Oh! That only... There was a certain point where it just kind of ended on its own. And that's why, you know, a certain part of the level where it would end. It didn't end because it ran out. It ended because I hit a certain part of the level. Oh yeah, you ground pound that to get down here. You could do it this way, which is not the recommended way. You shooting an egg is, or you just do that. Alright, and once again, we are through the 7th level of World 1. Okay. Another 84. Again, not really trying here. And we got fuzzy and got really, really dizzy. I think those fuzzies come back in a later level, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, but now the blue Yoshi, who will always get the final course, except for the very 6-8, he always gets the final boss battle of the world. And yeah, he does good things. You climb up here, and this is how you get this one. The one thing I was thinking about castles and fortresses, they're more... Oh, if you get hit by his water, you don't take damage, but you just get knocked around a bit. Ride this thing up to the top left here, and you'll get you get another flower. Again, I'm not showing off all the flowers, but might as well show these ones off, because why not, man? Why not? You stupid thing. Come top right. I don't remember what top right was, to be honest with you. Might be the way to go. Oh, you get a checkpoint and a couple of red coins and some stars. Worth it. Come down here. This one has a unique mechanic here. Hit the block to the right with an egg, and some platforms will flip. As to color the platform, because you need to know that later. But this flips this one, so you can't hit the teeth like I just did on the side, or you lose Yoshi. But you notice the red one didn't flip, so we need to make sure we hit a red one. And here is said red one. Oh, that was a disaster. So you'll want to come down here. You get that. Oh, that bandit will try to steal Yoshi, so he's not fun. You see a lot more of them later in the game. All right, we have another. There we go. And this is how you get up here, because you're gonna need this key for obvious reasons. Hey, we got all 5. You got all 5. You get 1 up. That's actually the first time we got all 5. Interestingly enough, if you need eggs, you can go down below. Probably recommend it, but I didn't get them. So this pizza-looking thing here, if you step on it, when you step on it, the arrow stops spinning, and that is where you go. I think it will disappear after a limited time. But now we head to the boss of World 1. Oh, look at the little guy. Isn't he adorable? Hi there, cute little Yoshi. Does Baby Mario want to go to Bowser's castle? I'll take him there in a hurry. Hee hee hee. Again, like, kinda creepy, dude. Kinda creepy. But yeah, Cameron wants in using his magic to make this guy a shit ton bigger. This green slime here. Again, you just hit him with a bunch of eggs. He sends out little guys here, and that's how you will get eggs. This is not a hard fight if you're not trying 100%, like, at all. The eggs will just go through them. If you get lucky, you can hit them like 2 or 3 times. Oh, those guys will hurt you, though. Use those guys for your advantage for eggs. Honestly, this guy is... And he's already destroyed, so... that's the one thing I'll say about this game. Like a lot of Mario games, I will give it credit for uniquenesses of the boss. A lot of the bosses have unique strategies. It's not like very samey like a lot of Mario games are, but they can be pretty easy at times. At times being the key word. I think 1 or 2 can get you. And then the baby Bowser battles can be. And by the way, yeah, he's kind of a baby. He's kind of a kid more than baby, but that one can be tricky, but this is World 1, you expect easy stuff. And we are, speaking of which, we are through World 1 already. The worlds get longer and more difficult, so don't take that as this game's gonna be really easy. I can give you 100%. By the way, Yoshi just blew up that castle. Yoshi's a jerk. You know, they can get longer, and especially if you're 100%ing, a lot more difficult. And the platform gets difficult too. World 2-1, visit Koopa and Para-Koopa. So our Koopa friends are back here. They just seem like they're... You can't make them into eggs, but you can shoot them just like the Mario games. Unfortunately, Yoshi can't use the red ones as fire. Missed opportunity, if you ask me. But again, this, as you can see, you know, I would say the difficulty's ramped up a little bit here for 100%. I wouldn't say it's too hard if you're just going for normal playthrough, obviously, but in terms of... Oh, what is this dog? This dog's name is Poochie. He is cute, isn't he? Hitch a ride. Hitch a ride, he runs in the direction that Yoshi faces. He does, and he can kill these tic-tac things. He jumps, and he can ride on spikes. Again, pretty cool dude, but he can be a menace in certain stages. You don't see him too often, but... Goddamn, go away, Poochie. Alright, we got a key here. But he can be... I don't want to say a menace, but he can definitely be tricky to control. If I'm being honest with you. Alright, so now we are heading up here, and we have a bit of an auto-scroller in this level. Be careful here, those will crush you, and they will murder you. I don't believe there's red coins in this first little area of this auto-scroller. I think there is something afterward, though, so keep your wits about you. Excuse me. All these coins are, you know, they don't have that red tint to them, so it's a way, again, you can tell that they're not actual red coins. Yep, we have a flower here. You don't have to be fast because it doesn't end there, but yeah, I think these things block the flower if you let it go. So you don't have a little bit of time. This guy here, if you need some eggs, you can get them. Red coins are down here. If you want, you have to come back through sometimes. If you can get all 4 in one go, you know, you probably could do it by egg, but again, I'm not too worried about those things. Some of these drop bombs, and some of them drop people on you. So, pretty sure I died to this in my first playthrough on Twitch. What sucked about, you know, what sucks about that losing that audio is that playthrough, which you are going to see, you know, World 5 and 6 of the old playthrough, and the reason why I'm doing that instead of playing the whole thing, one of the reasons is that was the first time I've ever beaten the game. Like, I've played it multiple times, but I had never even beaten, like, normal playthrough of it up until that point. Be quick there to get that flower. And, yeah, you know, so it was a little disappointing to lose that progress, but at least I get to keep World 5 and 6. Those audios are good. They got the game audio and everything, so you'll see at least the ending of my first ever, you gotta be quick there to grab this. You can shoot an egg up there, I do believe. Yeah, so it's not the end of the world if you miss it. But it just goes to show that these things do fall. So we have the key, so now we'll show off the bandit minigame here. Popping balloons. So this one's popping balloons. This one's a pretty self-explanatory one. You just pound the ground to pop the balloons. It's a game of chance. So if he's like right next to the one that has the item in it, he wins. Only one has the item, so keep that in mind. It's gonna be this one. Yep. Got lucky there. That's a plus 20 stars, so if you're at the end of the world and you have only like 12 stars and you're 100%ing, you can use this item to put you right back up to 30, basically, and yeah, and get to 100%. Oh, you gotta go grab it, by the way. You actually have to touch it. I thought it just ended. But yeah, so that is the bandit. There is multiple different types of games that you can play on there. The worst one is the button combination one, and it just seems like it's always probably the only one that I would say seems like it leans towards the computer. Alright, we got 66, so again, just casual playthrough. I got quite a bit less than I normally had, but although a couple of the world ones I only got in the 40s, so let's keep consider. Alright, these shy guys, or bandit guys, are, they're interesting. Like these guys with gloves? No, I'm gonna hit him. Oh, he caught it. Wait, what's going on? Okay, he caught that one. That's actually pretty hilarious what was going on there. Alright, these little arrow things, if you throw an egg up there, it actually goes through a little, cool little design course. These batsmen here, they're fun. Alright, so hitting that cloud just lowers that a little bit so you can get across it. Alright, so he hits it like a home run. So, again, you can't use eggs on those guys. They'll just either catch it or hit it depending on what type of baseball player they are. And, yeah, so you have to use other means to beat them. This plant will shoot stuff at you, and you can use his, spit, if you will. I don't really know what else to call it, as, a projectile for eggs. So, projectile for eggs, that's not what I want to say. But you get what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we are going to follow the arrows here and go up here. Oh, buddy. Oh, wait, I can't go up that way. Okay, what's up here? Okay. Huh. These arrows seem interesting. What could they possibly be signifying? Let's go down here. Oh, I can't go down there. Well, that was an interesting looking star. Where the hell do I go, actually? Which? Oh, I gotta use these ledges stuff. I'm done. No, we're just using some ledges here. Oh man, that guy had it out for me. Alright, we have some red coins here. Alright, we're gonna just ground pound. Touch a superstar and become powerful Mario. This is super. Dash with Y. Float in the air. Run up a wall. You are invincible. Warning, only someone small can go through here. Again, that is true because you will die if you touch those spikes. So come down here, grab the red coins. Come down here. Come down here. You will throw an egg into that red arrow. Just fall down here. And now you are aka powerful Mario, I should say. Just follow these, keep holding left, even though it seems counter when you're upside down. I know that seems, a bit intuitive here, but you want to do that. By the way, Yoshi's with you. He's in that giant egg in the back. You can kill that guy. Alright. And that's powerful Mario. Again, he's completely invincible, kills out all enemies. And he's quite fast, so he's pretty useful. Be careful, these guys will knock you out mid-air and will wreck you up. I'll use that guy to hit that, and get one up. So again, you can use them to your advantage. And our first instance of an ice watermelon. Boom. It's pretty horrifying, actually, because you just destroy those guys. So yeah, it's a little bit horrifying. They don't last very long though, or it doesn't last too many shots. maybe more accurate. So again, inside these little like cubbies here, some of them have red coins in them. I think one of them has. I think one of them has a. Yep, that one had a flower in it. I was trying to say, and I was losing words. Oh yeah, you can't slide in this game. You can go up or down. Let's go down. Oh! He ate me. When you get ate like that, you lose all your eggs, by the way, too. So that really sucks. So sometimes it's advantageous in tight quarters to destroy those piranha plants. All right, we'll go left here. That happened again. Gotta be careful not to let that happen too often. We'll grab this ice flower, because I got a feeling we're going to be using it in a minute. Well, I missed everybody. That's okay, though. Screen transition. You did not keep your watermelon, unfortunately. That's a bit disappointing, but it is what it is. I don't have any eggs, so I can't use the transition, so I'm going to lose out on some red coins. I think all those are red coins, by the way. So make sure you have an egg. We're going to go to the right here. Again, a little mazy, but not like... Oh yeah, by the way, if you get close to him, he will hit you, too. It takes 3 hits on the head by jumping on Yoshi. If you jump on his head, you have to do it 3 times to kill him. Let's go this way. That guy fell in there. That's hilarious. Again, you can't eat those Tic Tac things, or knickknacks, or whatever the hell they're called. Tip-toes, Tic Tacs, whatever they're called. You can spit enemies out once you put them in your mouth. I don't know why you would do that, but you can. You definitely can. So that's probably just telling you that you could do... Oh well. Oh my god, I didn't see him. Oh my god. I didn't know you can actually break those helmets. You go down there for another, I think, red coin and possibly a fire flower. I'm not gonna go, or possible flower, not fire flower. That's not in the game. All right, so yeah. So again, I would definitely say you notice an increase in length in World 2 from World 1 for sure. So you know it's gonna take you a little bit longer every single time. So now you may start seeing why 100%ing is quite tedious and not as much of a joy as you'd hope.